A viral video from Kentucky shows a same-sex couple going to the clerk's office in Rowan County and being denied a marriage certificate. Now, part of the reason why is because the Rowan County clerk, Kim Davis, refuses to issue any marriage licenses, whether you are a heterosexual couple or a gay couple, because of the Supreme Court's ruling saying that same-sex marriage is constitutional. Now, we have a little snippet of the video for you guys now, and then I'm going to tell you the bigger picture of what's going on in Kentucky with gay discrimination. Take a look.
All the county clerks are to issue marriage licenses. And I also have the Supreme Court ruling, and I want to be kind of very specific with the language that's in this ruling, and if you just give me a minute.
We know what it reads, sir.
It does. It says the court.
We know what it reads, sir,
please.
And we're not issuing any licenses.
We've come down. We've been here. We've lived here for over 10 years. We come down here to register our car.
You can go to any county, other county, and get your marriage license. We're just not doing it at this time.
We own property here. We pay taxes here. We live here.
That's her choice.
We have our right. It's not her choice. According to this document, according to this ruling, and according to Governor Beshear, she does not have the right to refuse us our license.
I'm not the clerk. I'll be more than happy to let you talk to her. If you'll just have a seat, we'll be here in just a moment. If it's free, and you can discuss that with her.
Thank you.
Read the Kentucky Constitution.
All right. Now, Kim Davis says that it's her religion. She says it's a deep-rooted conviction. My conscience doesn't allow me to do that. It goes against everything I hold dear, everything I hold sacred in my life. Fair enough. Then you got to quit because you are now insubordinate. And you are not following the Supreme Court's ruling. You're literally breaking the law.
One is, have you ever asked before giving out a license on marriage if they were divorced earlier? Because that would be against the Bible. Did you ever ask? Did you ever ask that? It's against the Bible. Did you ever ask that? No, you never asked that, right? Because you don't give a shit about the Bible. You just want to hate people, okay? So did you ever ask if somebody who got the license had previously fornicated? That would be against the Bible. Did you ever ask that? No, you never asked that, right? Because you don't give a shit about the Bible, right? All you care about is, what's the most hateful part of the Bible? That's my deepest belief. That's the conviction that I hold most true. Every other part of the Bible, I'm going to completely ignore, right? But you two gay people, I don't like you, so I'm not going to give you a license. Well, then you are most definitively fired. They should have escorted her from the building. Look, we talked about this in relationship many years ago, before any of this stuff came up. There's some Muslim guys in one of the, I think it was in Minnesota, one of the northern states, decided they were working at a grocery store of some sort, and they didn't want to work at the cash register because they had to handle bacon and other pork products. They wanted a whole cash register to themselves where there would be no pork products. Dude, you got to go get another job, man.
Yes.
You got to, that's your job, is to work the cash register. If you don't want to handle the pork, the bacon, whatever, or the beer, whatever it is, you got to go get another job. No, I'm not. That's crazy, right? This is much worse. It's at least as bad. Everybody's got to acknowledge that. But the reason it's worse is because it's a public official. Yes. Then it's the government spitting in your face, right? And she's speaking for the government saying, I will not give you the right that you have as an American citizen. I just won't give it to you.
Yes.
And by the way, this is very similar to the civil rights movement, where Martin Luther King and all those civil rights leaders and the protesters and the marchers were not breaking the law. They were actually right, according to the Civil Rights Act, according to the Supreme Court decisions. The local law enforcement was breaking the law by not giving them their rights as American citizens. That's exactly what she's doing here. She's got to be escorted from the building. It's not an open question, right? So don't tell me about how your deeply held convictions of how much you hate people. I'm not interested. You're fucking fired.
Now, the ACLU has filed a federal lawsuit against Kim Davis, and they are filing it on behalf of 2 heterosexual couples and 2 gay couples who were denied licenses because of her reaction to the Supreme Court's ruling. So we all know how that case is going to turn out. She can't do that, and she is paid by our tax dollars. So you can't get paid by American tax dollars and not follow the law and not represent Americans.
Yeah, look, it drives me crazy that anybody has to sue her. It drives me crazy that police officer, seemingly police officer, I don't know his exact role, is sitting there in the video and he didn't do anything wrong, don't get me wrong, okay? But it appears that he's there to make sure that there's no trouble and escort those guys from the building if he has to, right? No, you got to escort her from the building, right? Whoever made that decision, right? They don't just judge it based on who's in the video, right? And so it reminds me of those civil rights days, how you guys are acting up. No, but we're right. The Supreme Court ruled on our side. The governor agrees. Everyone agrees. It's not an open question. So the fact that you have to go through all this stuff to get your rights as an American citizen that we're all, entitled to, it drives me crazy. And she doesn't get to do that. The only thing that I would look forward to is, the only time I've ever wanted to go back into law so I can cross-examine her. Mm-hmm. Oh, ACLU, let me in on that case. Okay, I don't think it's going to get that far, but if you take the stand, make my day.